When I say that I went into the void, I don't mean the void out there in the cosmos, but a void inward, inside of me. And I remember being someone, but at the same time, I wasn't someone because I didn't have a physical body. Yet I understood that I was. I was myself. I didn't change like, for example, people believe that when you die, you change, you become an angel or whatever. I didn't change at all. I was still myself. And I felt as if I was suspended, but I didn't have a body. That void was the very essence and beginning of life, where I was feeling, I would say, frustrated. I felt that I did not belong there, and I wanted to find my identity. So I asked myself 3 questions. Who am I? Who's my father? And who's my mother? Now I know that those 3 questions meant who I am, where do I come from, and what is my life purpose? Because I couldn't identify with myself. I couldn't identify with Francisco Valentin. Neither I remember ever being a human being. I was simply part of everything. In my confusion, and as I felt fear because of the uncertainty of where I was, suddenly I remember seeing a dim light approaching me. But when I say a dim light, I don't mean a dim light that I see with my physical eyes. People say your ethereal eyes or your ethereal side. But I learned through the years that it is a perceptive mind, the one that brings that memory with something that we can relate to so we can explain what happened. As I saw that dim light approaching me, suddenly I began to realize that dim light became more than one. And it became a group of spiritual beings that were surrounding me in a counterclockwise direction. And as I attempted to see one of them, I could see an image, a very elongated image, like a light, like a shadow, like something that is very, very hard to describe. And as I was being surrounded by those beings, I began to feel peace and love. And as I was feeling that peace, I realized that behind me, I felt like a cloud outcasting and taking possession of everything in a nice way, in a very powerful way, something that was very powerful, that took everything around it. When suddenly, the next thing that I remember was that I began to feel like if I was being put in a funnel, getting narrower and narrower and narrower as my body ache began to increase to such a magnitude that I couldn't take it anymore. I took my first breath, I opened my eyes, and someone was removing me from my car.